Right, 2 videos in as many weeks. So today I thought I'd update you on this P10, which used to be Mikes. Those of you who follow the channel a bit. So Mike has given up on this, unfortunately. I think his life got in the way of doing car stuff for now. So I've inherited it. And I bought his K24 and his gearbox and a few other bits and bobs for it. My plans are a bit different to Mike's. Similar lines, but Mike wanted a road car, K-swapped, in the sort of Super Tourer style, whereas I want just a full-on replica Super Tourer, really. Stupidly low throttle bodies, and that'll do me. So it won't be road legal or anything. No doubt with the ride height it'll be a bit compromised even on track, but we'll see. So I'll talk you what. So when I got it Mike's, wire wheeled all underneath, found all the rust. Our friend Jules, he went round and did a few patches here and there. Started on that. We've done a few more inside. Still some to do, as you can see. Big hole there. Big hole in that. I also cut out the spare wheel well, because that was rotten. And we put a false floor in. We're going to run a little tank in the back. Probably put a bulkhead across there to keep it separate from the cockpit. So, as you can see, the spare wheel well, it's sort of mounted where the lower arms mount. So it looks a bit weird once I've cut it, like it might be a bit weak. So I got Josh to weld me this bracing. And this brace will double as somewhere to mount the tank to, and eventually we'll run a centre exit exhaust through that gap there, so we'll be able to hang the back box off that frame as well. So yeah, so the main thing I've been doing is cutting the inside arches out to clear wheels, as you can see. So that side's just about got enough clearance now. This side didn't have to touch. It's got acres of room because it's where the filler neck runs. So as you can see, I have chopped some stuff out where the filler neck would have mounted in there. At the front, so all this has been cut, radiused out. Sorry if that's flashing. I think this camera don't like them lights. Might be better at the other side. So yeah, cut all this out right up to there. And I cut all that out in the front. I probably didn't need to go that crazy, but it was just kind of where there was a suitable line. So all that I'll get welded back in and tubbed. Right, I've got these wheel arts. Well, I think they're like a trailer. So we'll cut these down. If you get the gist, it's a bit hard to do it when I've got the camera, but yeah, they'll be cut down and used to tub them out. So I've had it all set up and got it to the ride height I wanted, with no struts or anything, which is about like so. That leaves us a bit of travel. So I did all the measurements, spoke to Joe at Spectrum Motorsport. He got in touch with BC Racing, and they made us up these custom super short coilovers. So the front is a fixed top mount, that is the camber arm, but I'll get to all that in a minute. I'll just show you these. So the rear is like a McPherson setup. So, and obviously we need a large amount of camber to tuck the wheels. As you can see, I mean that's a bit more than we need, to be honest, but you get the idea. So these wheels are 8.5 ET35, so I was pushing my luck, but I wanted a centre lock or a fake centre lock. So that's what I opted for. So BC did me a super short rear shock with a custom camber adjustable top mount, which is actually an E36 front top mount, I believe. So what I've had to do is re-drill the PCD to fit that. Now, I test fitted these yesterday, and once the shock's in there as well, unfortunately the wheel is touching it, but we don't have as much camber as we need yet, so I think I'm going to re-drill this top part again, move it even further inboard to get a bit more. I also do have all hard race adjustable arms to replace all these stock arms, so that once I get them fitted up as well, hopefully that'll give us some more adjustment. But I think, yeah, we're not too far off. Like I say, it needs to be down another inch or two at the back, but yeah, it shouldn't be too far off. So that's basically where we're up to. Rear wise is not a million miles off. The front, me and Josh had a quick look. Basically the way the suspension setup works, this arm fouls on the inner before you get to where the height you want to be, basically. So we messed around shortening this as much as we could realistically, which then meant we had to notch this, and then it leads on to other things that this is too long, and etc, etc. Basically it won't work, which I guess is why the BTCC cars have a totally different setup. They have a custom hub, a custom arm that comes up, and this is done away with, and it has 3 separate adjustable arms that mount lower down as well by the looks of it. So that's the way we're going to go probably. Josh is toying with the idea of making it dual wishbone. Now when we get more time on it, he'll probably look at that a bit deeper, but that will be a good way to go. S2000 style, if you know what they're like. They have an upper arm here. That, in an ideal world, that would be the way we go, but we'll have to see. So yeah, that's about where I'm up to. I stripped all the inside, all the seam sealers out, all the sound deadening. I've bought a roll cage for it from a Spanish company called AST. They were the only company I could find that listed one off the shelf. So that I bought that through Spectrum Motorsport as well. That should be here any day now. I ordered that before Christmas. So yeah. This is an E36 Super Tourer wing. Well, a replica. Bought off our friend Alex. And I did recently pick some facelift rear lights up because I think they're a lot nicer with the clear tops. So yeah, next on the agenda, get that more camber, and I think I might have to go to a 215 tyre. That's a 225/35, and I think you can get a 215/35. So that'll give me a little bit more room, and the 225s I'll keep to the front because I think we should have a little bit more room there, especially if we fully make our own front setup. But yeah, so that's your update. Once we make some more decent progress, I'll do another little update vid. Alright, thanks for watching.